Hello and welcome to CJC Adventures. Cole here, and today Craig's with me, and we're on a journey here in the Black Country in the good old English West Midlands, as we're going on a little trip, a long trip, all along the Dudley canals. Now there's two canals in Dudley, number 1 and number 2. We'll briefly see number 1, but we're going to see number 2, mainly because that's where all the main history is here in Dudley. Now there's a lot of history to see. We're going to make it to Gosty Hill tunnel. We won't be going through the tunnel because obviously you need a boat for that, and I don't fancy a swim. It's very cold here today. So without further ado, let's go and see what we can see. Going along these canals of Dudley, you do see these signs, and there's one here about the Black Country. The Black Country is what it is and where it is because of what is underneath it. Beneath us is a more concentrated wealth of minerals than anywhere else on earth. Ironstone, limestone and the thickest coal in Europe can be found with just a shovel. The land was so exploited that there was barely a living thing on the surface. This scarred the landscape because of it becoming our Black Country. Proper history, that's definitely. It's Craig looking, enjoying his walk for the day.
Yeah, definitely.
Looks all like countryside there, don't you?
Yeah.
It's what you get all along. It's like Netherton, this is it. So
Yeah, it is.
you get all the gorse starting to grow again.
Oh,
What do you think where all these bridges come from, do you? Oh. Might have been because there's like countryside just here.
yeah.
There's obviously probably cattle on there, or then they just took the cattle over the bridge, maybe.
Yeah, it's where the name comes from.
Look, the coal upon which St Andrew's Church sits was very volatile. It was common for the coal to robust underground, venting smoke and flames up through the graveyard, looking like the fires of hell. That's the St Andrew's Church here.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
And them in the bridges that you see. Marvellous, eh? Well, that was obviously put there for cattle, or it obviously. So there's actually coal underneath here then, and it's like a walkthrough. Leads on to the church. And then overlooks what's now the Merrill Centre. So
Carry on walking straight down there.
makes you think though, with all these canals, did they ever think these canals would still be there all these years later?
Oh, no.
A viaduct, ain't this?
Yeah.
How long that's been there?
Oh, it's a,
You can see all the rocks coil.
yeah.
High Bridge Road Bridge. It's a bridge, Cars go over there then.
Yeah.
There's a date on there, look.
1858,
1858.
yeah.
It's blue brick as well, eh?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So it's there's a sign on here, look. Just on here.
that tree there, look at the mate.
Oh,
There, look.
that's what they do, eh? Look, leg it through the tunnels.
Yeah.
The navigators hit a mass of basalt rock, forcing them to cut Bruin's tunnel. It was opened out in 1858, saving the leggers a tiresome job. I bet it was. Save them legging it, or it's when they built this. Look, the exposed rock wall here shows two layers of rock from eras when the local climate was very different. The unusual position of these layers on top of each other, despite being 100 million years apart, make this a designated site of special significant interest, SSSI. How do we know this? So that was what was here, were it? Fossils and all underwear to Dudley, were it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Hard coral. Oh. So that was obviously this, were it?
Yeah.
That's what this looked like.
Did you know all of complex living organisms in this tide made fish? Tropical ocean. The lower rock is sandstone from the Silurian era, about 180 million years ago.
Marvellous, eh?
Yeah, that's what was lying down. Shellac of
Photo was took in 2022 when they cleared all the rock face down, and that's what it looked like.
Oh yeah.
So that is over 100 million years old. So that is all of this. All of this. That's that, eh?
Oh.
So that is obviously way over 100 million years old.
Oh, yeah.
Marvellous, eh? Yeah.
Got a bit down there before.
No. So if you think about that, you know the film King Kong, the last one that was made, like, and you got all them big insects.
Yeah.
Insects really did exist like that then.
Oh yeah.
Marvellous, eh? They did really exist like that, they know. So. Of course, you know, it makes you think why time changed it, do we?
Oh yeah.
You know, like, where did they all go? Why did they go smaller insects and, you know. But, these are obviously like boatmen's houses, were these, by the look of it. And they've obviously been there for many years, haven't they? Yeah, so. Oh, this is the reservoir in Netherton. Very vast, deep. You do see boats on here sometimes. Swans on here today though. White swans. Jack's Corner, no one drowned within Jack Cox. I can't quite read that. Don't know who Jack's Corner. I don't know who Jack is. So Lloyd's Proving House tested the great chains and anchors, the Hingleys, the surrounding area. Once their strength was proved, they would be hauled out and lifted onto wagons by the mammoth steam crane, the tracks of which can still be seen on the other side of the canal. Oh, Hingleys, they took the, they made the Titanic anchor, don't they?
Yeah.
Right, around this area, where they made the, so the tracks that I'm on about, just over there, still be seen. You just see it there, look, see it there, the Titanic anchor, that white monument, look.
Yeah.
So roughly around this area is where they made the Titanic Hingleys, the Titanic anchor. Yeah, like that. You can just see the monument there, the Titanic anchor. So this would be the area where the Titanic's anchor was actually created. And it's actually still under the sea now. When you see the Titanic now, you can actually still see that Titanic anchor, and it was still visible, and it was made here in the Black Country. Marvellous. This is actually Primrose Bridge. A lot of traffic goes over here, as you can tell. Astl's Bridge, with Jeff Astle, wasn't it? Due to the graffiti saying Astle is the king, cleaned off by the council, repainted regularly since his winning goal for West Bromwich Albion in the 1968 FA Cup final. Oh, this is the bridge then? Oh, this is the bridge.
This illustrious company's works was the grandest and most respected anchor and chain manufacturer in the world for 150 years. Formed in 1838, it produced at one point 90% of the world's anchors. Massive towering chimneys and as vast as a city, employ thousands of men and use millions of tons of iron and coke as hungry furnaces. This monument is dedicated to the brave and skilled work of Hingleys. Their names will be forever known for strength, skill and pride.
Semi made the Titanic, eh?
Yeah.
Proper hard work in them days, wasn't it?
It was.
Wistmore Island, private mooring, pump out gas station, visitors welcome. You've got a line of boats just there. It's quite a work of art actually, to see that. But there's actually classed as an island on the canal.
Cooper played an important role in the Black Country. Casks he made allowed the transportation of products all over the world. By rolling, a man could move to half a ton using a barrel.
Oh. So he's proper hard working people around here, all there.
Oh, it was all, yeah.
So, well, I like the names to these barges, do you? Well, these boats look. Bog Whoppit.
Yeah.
Unusual, it's like a, yeah. It's kept nice along here, eh?
Oh yeah.
All tied in.
Yeah.
Boating shed in. I think he's after the over here, Minscray. Hogwarts Express, but it's an actual train, the Hogwarts Express, obviously. We made it to Griffin Bridge, and it's where the canal starts to go a little bit rougher in parts. It's a really cold day today though, to be honest. Fox and Goose Bridge, oh. Windmill End, ain't it?
Yeah.
The build now standing housed a great steam engine. This pumped water out of Windmill End Colliery. The 30-foot thick coal worked here is one of the reasons the Black Country got its name. That's the engine house out there, just over the top of Netherton Tunnel. So, used to do a lot of things. That did. I think it went to America. That did after the actual engine to it. But they just kept the building there. What you can see there. Now made it to Ballfield Bridge, another bridge to go under. There's quite a lot of bridges around here actually. It's loaded with them, this canal. Really is. I mean, you go across the Dudley number 1 and the number 2 canal where they meet. It's quite a sight to see around here, it really is. I suppose what they had to do, they had to build these canals the way that the shape of the paths was down there as well.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, put bridges in between.
Yeah. Somewhat do it.
Oh. This was an oval then?
You know this, you know.
Oh.
I mean, that's screwed on there. The other chap didn't come past there on, he did.
Yeah, I did. The paint sprayer, eh? This is what they call an oval. It's got real graffiti on, and graffiti that's he's put on there. So people did graffiti back in them days, strangely enough. It's creepy though when you see things like that. When you actually sits on them chairs there.
Went to work out, look around the back now, they and
Oh,
sit there down in the break, I don't know.
could be, yeah.
Put the gun there for it.
Must be empty.
Yeah. 1813 to 1892, proper black country woman. Eliza was widowed in 1851 with 5 kids, which still managed to run her husband's company. Over 20 years she built up with small business to one employee of 4,000 people, making some of the world's longest chains. The going concern the company spans 3 centuries, Gosty Tunnel.
An hard working woman then.
Oh, was 69 ago.
How long that's been there, that wall. You get a lot of wakes around here, don't you, I think? You get a lot of wakes, like steel factories or old steel factories. Our bungalow, Gosty Tunnel. The number 2 canal was once the motorway of black country industry carrying thousands of boats a year. Built in the 1790s, it has seen the rise and fall of many ways of life and much change, but still carries on connecting people, which is very true. It was built in 1881, this was see the marker there, look. It was mainly used for shipping coal, or it and... Oh, you can't see the other end. It's ain't that long, but you can only go about 1 mile an hour in a barge.
Yeah.
And when you get to the end part, it tells you about the upcoming base and what's coming up.
Yeah.
There's a picture of a vampire.
Yeah.
I don't know whether anybody knows where that picture actually come from, you know. But they used to leg it through here.
Oh,
It's really, really tight. And if you see people coming through here on barges and whatever, it's really tight. It comes right over here and opens up in a big room, and then it comes back really tight again. It's strange to look at, eh?
Hello there.
It's a real echo, eh?
Echo. Echo.
I thought there was actually somebody in there. That's a real proper echo, eh?
Hello. Hiya.
That's marvellous.
There.
Marvellous.
Gosty Hill tunnel.
I mean, if you look at the canal, how narrow it is going into it. I mean, you have a look at that. You know, you look at all the tunnels like this, them wider when you're going in. But that is actually, you can see how narrow it is just looking at that clear.
Oh, yeah.
That's why it echoes. You're frightened to say anything because it just echoes, look. I thought there was a little bout coming through it, I did. Was...
Hello there.
Just think of the coal, what's gone through there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think it's like 10 minutes to go through. That's not that long, but
I think it's because you've only got to go 1 mile an hour and you've got to go really slow because you get stuck. I don't know if anybody ever has got stuck in there, but I wouldn't like to think about it, to be honest. We have. It's like a ghost laughing back at you, eh? I never knew it had an echo like that. Oh. Doing a lot of work around here, I think, are they? Yeah. Wright's Bridge, so it's all a lot of maintenance work on the way down to there. And we're on our way back now. So, before it gets dark, we'll make a move. As you head away from the Gosty Hill tunnel, you'll notice that right in front of a garden over the top of the tunnel is an air shaft, and of course the air shafts are known locally as pepper pots, which you do get in tunnels, and this one is definitely situated a bit like a garden ornament, but a little bit too big to be a garden ornament, shall we say, but situated very strangely in the front of a garden. And that's it for today on CJC Adventures. Hope you've enjoyed this trip along the canals of Dudley, and we've seen some history, haven't we? Some good history, proper black country history. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Click on the subscribe icon, then the bell, and you'll be notified when each video is uploaded. And please share, and until next time, look after yourselves and each other, and thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.